first 10 minutes, you were keeping the Galaxy bottled up deep in their own end, and you were able to press them. What happened after that, besides the goals?
We lost our shape, our discipline. We were getting stretched out, and we ran across a team that was fantastic on the evening, and we could never regain control of the ball. Yeah.
How was Chris today? Was he able to breathe okay?
Yeah, I mean, he's been 100% since he came back. We were just stretched out. There was just too much time and space for LA on this evening.
What were they doing specifically, Jeff? I mean, what changes?
Our possession just wasn't there tonight. We were giving the ball away too often, too early, and it was just setting them off. And against LA, if you're not good with the ball, they're going to make you pay, and we paid today. We paid a lot.
But you preached. You knew it going in. So was it just maybe a lack of concentration, or?
No, I don't know, Chris. Honestly, I don't know. It was. We've had great. Obviously, last weekend was fantastic. Preparation was really good, and then, they came out flying. They came out at a level that we wanted to come out at, but they were all over us right from the very beginning, and we could never get the ball to regain control to then try to establish any tempo to the game.
Did you start worrying after the first goal or after the second specifically? I mean, when did you feel like the game maybe got a little bit out of hand for you guys?
Just recognizing we weren't good with the ball, and anytime, especially at home, if you're not good with the ball, they're going to make you pay. Their movement tonight was fantastic. Landon was everywhere. They were a little bit stagnant at our place. Their movement wasn't quite what it was tonight. We weren't ready for that, and I'm not sure why.
How did he change the game?
How did what?
How did Landon?
Well, he was showing up in so many different places on the field, and they have so much quality that in the open field, when they're turning and come at you, it's a problem. Whereas when we played at home, we were all over them. We were up against them, not letting them turn, not letting them play. And for some reason we didn't do it tonight.
What was the general vibe of that locker room when he went in to address the guys?
Disappointed. Extremely disappointed. And my message to them was thank you for their unbelievable work this year. There's tireless work. Obviously, this isn't the way we wanted to finish the year, but I'm extremely proud of our team and what we accomplished. Obviously, the main goal is to win the MLS Cup, and we fell short of that.
Looking back at the whole season, you did very, very well given all the circumstances you were there. Could you talk about the entirety of the season and your views on it?
Yeah, obviously, for the regular season, extremely pleased. We finished with the same amount of points that we did the following year. I think it was something around 495 minutes were the only minutes we trailed in the whole entire season. So there's a lot of things to be extremely positive about in the regular season. And the first game of the postseason was fantastic. It was similar to this game, but we didn't put the ball in the back of the net. We dominated play. We moved the ball. We did the things we wanted to do at home without scoring. Tonight, they did it and scored quite a few.
How would you rate Sabo and Huanta's combination up top? It seemed like they never really got back to the point that they started at the beginning of the season.
Listen, it's a team thing. Our shape just was poor tonight. Our distance from our forwards to the backs was huge tonight. Obviously, LA, that plays right into their strengths. But we couldn't control the ball. We couldn't get enough of the ball to then get our team together and do the things that we wanted to.
What did you tell them at halftime? Because I would imagine that at halftime, that was probably the message. It was, and it's easier said than done against a team that was just flying tonight. They were on their game in every aspect, movement, bite, quality. It was all there tonight for them. Have you ever seen a team play that well in a postseason match?
I mean, listen, they played fantastic. You know, I think it was also our inability to possess the ball. But that becomes, with the pressure was great. You know, they were very intense. At the beginning, they were extremely direct, put us under duress, and then we couldn't gain. We would give the ball back to them cheaply. So.
Did you want to, defensively in terms of the midfield, did you want the guys to step out to them a little bit more? Were you guys hanging back a little bit too much, do you think?
Well, we were just stretched. You know, we weren't a unit tonight. You know, and listen, when their passing's on and their movement's on, they're going to make you pay. And the field just felt extremely big. We talked about it during the week of, you know, making the field smaller, but the way we were so spread out, we made it even bigger.
Is it tough to see this core group that wanted one more shot, you know, really to go right towards a title fall? You know,
yeah, I mean, I'm gutted for everyone in the locker room. You know, I mean, they put an amazing amount of work in all season long, and they don't deserve this kind of ending to it. You know, in the fashion that we lost, but. You know, I feel bad for all of them, and know, you know, we can rebound and come back and do the same thing next year.